What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be taking this tutorial server that we've been working on and we're going to be turning it into a Spigot server, which is the successor for the now defunct Bukkit. So first thing you want to do is wherever you feel comfortable working, you're going to want to create a new server, and this is just going to be a Bukkit or a blanket folder for all of your Spigot server files. Now inside of here, you're going to want to create a folder called Build Tools. I swear, guys, I can type. And then once you've done that, we're going to come over here to this website right here, and then click on the buildtools.jar underneath latest successful artifacts. So whenever you click that, you want to save it, and then once you do that, just save it to wherever you have your thing. I'm going to put it inside of Build Tools, and now once you have the buildtools.jar in there, you're going to want to make sure you have Java installed, which most of you probably will if you're running a normal Minecraft server or Minecraft at all. And you also need Git installed. Git is a file retrieval application that okay, so once you have the buildtools.jar inside of the build tools folder, you want to make sure that you have Java installed, which you probably do if you've been playing Minecraft or have run a server before. And you also want to make sure that you have Git installed. Now, to download Git, you just want to go to the Git website and download it. I will put a link in the description for those of you that are having trouble finding it. Now, once you've done that, once you've installed Git, you're going to want to open up Git and then type ls. This will show you every place that you can navigate to if you can't find where you need to go to get your stuff. And as you can see, another reason why I put it on my desktop is because right there, now we can type cd space desktop. Now we're on our desktop. Now if we type ls, we can see right here we have the Spigot folder. So now we can do cd Spigot. Now we're inside of there. Now if we ls, we can do cd build tools. Now that we're in here, we can execute the build tools.jar by doing java -jar build tools .jar. Now you want to make sure, this is why you need Java installed. Once you do that, it's going to it's going to download everything and just install everything into the build tools folder, which I will leave open. As you can see, we already have more things in there, and I will return once this has finished putting things into this folder. Okay guys, as you can see, it has finished, and we'll know it's finished because we have the colors right here, and we have the blinking cursor right next to the $sign. Now that you have that, you can X out of that, and you'll see you have a craft bucket jar that like I said, it's pretty much now defunct, and Spigot is backwards compatible with all craft bucket plugins. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to copy that, come back here, and create a new folder, and this is where the actual server is going to run. So I'm just going to call this Spigot server, and then inside of here I'm going to paste that jar. Now, just like we did with the Minecraft server, we're going to rename it to Minecraft_server. It's not going to make it do anything weird. Now we just want to open up our tutorial server. We need to grab one thing out of here first, that being the start.bat. So I'm going to copy that and paste it. Now it should just automatically run. We don't need anything else in there. No, just like we had before, we now have the eula.txt. Now we just need to change that to true. File save, and run it again. Once you have run it again, it will finish loading everything, and because it needs to go through additional initialization, it is going to take a significantly longer amount of time to load up this server. Now that it's done that, you can stop it, and once that has finished, you can already tell from our tutorial server there's a lot more files in here. Now, the first things you're going to notice are all these YML files, which are the main things that are in here that aren't in here. So these YML files are Spigot specific. They're kind of like .ini files. These are how you're going to change the config settings and everything for all of your Spigot stuff. Oh, apparently the file directory could not be found. But as you can see, you have dedicated world, nether, and ind, whereas over here it's all wrapped into one. So if you want to change if you want to put a world from your vanilla server over to your Spigot server, you can I'm just going to rename it just to make it easier. Bring it over, drag, drop. Usually it'll ask you if you want to replace it, but I guess not this time. Run it again and it'll be up. And then once it's done that, you should be able to load up Minecraft. Just wait to play. And then once it says done, it doesn't take significantly longer after it's already been loaded, especially for a map like Skylab, which I put in there, but it does take longer, definitely. So now I'm just going to take Desert Gaming, edit it, because now it is running on my computer, and we're going to make it load. Host. Refresh. There we go. We're able to connect. We have ping. Everything's cool, and as you can see over here, I have joined the game. This is now a Spigot server, and one of the ways that you can tell is just how much so much more optimized it is towards being played as a server environment. It's not just using the client basically and rendering it for every player. It's using a server specific jar, which not only increases stability, it also increases like just general performance of the server and customizability. You can do infinitely more things with a Spigot jar than you can with a normal server jar. And now you have a functioning Spigot server. The next tutorial will be on adding plugins to your Spigot server. See you guys later.